Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Venus, your Black Woman Millionaires mentor. And I welcome you to our last Black Woman Millionaire Insight series for this series. This is the last installment for this one. And today we're going to be talking about the economics of Black history. All right, well, happy Black History Month to everybody. And I want to talk to you about Black people, Black history and money today. So I think it's a wonderful way to end this series. And as I mentioned to you before, I do this in terms of inspiration. If you want to stay connected with me, then I invite you to join my list. But I wanted to talk about the economics of Black history. Hey, Tracy, glad you're here. Just because in this Republican administration, there's some historical things you need to know about how money happens in America that we aren't taught in terms of Black history, right? So I want to talk to you about that. But I want to say hi to everybody who's new to me. Love the hearts, love the wows. Thank you for the thumbs up. And for those of you who are new to me, I'm Dr. Venus, your Black Women Millionaires mentor. My story is simple and direct. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because I really want to get into the teaching. I used to live on the streets. I eventually graduated from Stanford, and I created a system, check this out, and we'll talk about system in a minute, that fast-tracked me to the $1 million mark in less than 3 years, and we've done $4 million in 5 years, okay? But I wanted to, hi, how you doing, Miss Lace? Glad you're here. But the thing that I wanted to share with you in this session, hi Treasure, glad you're here, saying hi to all my Facebook friends. No, it's great to be with you. It's great to be with you. How many of you saw the movie Hidden Figures? Anybody see that besides for me? I thought it was a great movie. Anybody? Let me see. Okay, hi. Well, how are you, Dr. Lisa Lewis? It's a pleasure to be with you. Glad you're here. Good day. Thank you, Dre. Appreciate. Thank you very much. Anyone see Hidden Figures? Anybody see Fences? Anybody? Oh, thank you, Tracy. Anybody see The 13th? It's a Netflix special. Was nominated, I believe, for an Oscar this year. Okay, great. No, okay, great. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Glad you're here. Yes, okay, Jackie saw it as well. Well, here's the thing. I've been just still, I'm just thinking through some things. And for those of you who are new to me, you'll get used to it. My flow goes in and out. I may curse a little bit or a lot. I may cry a little bit or a lot. I may talk to God directly or not. It just depends on how the flow is. But I really wanted to, or I'll do all three at the same time and we'll keep it moving. But no matter how I bring it, keep in mind, I'm always bringing the service of your highest good. Okay, and I am bilingual. I speak street. I'm more street than Stanford, so don't get it twisted. Okay. No, Hidden Figures was great. So was 13th, and so was Moonlight. Lisa and I just saw Manchester by the Sea. Had a Black woman who producer, $8 million of her own money to that movie. But this is the thing I want to bring. I want to talk with you just right out the gate. I want to talk to you about, and I'm trying to figure out how to enter this. I want to talk to you about, it's going to sound bad, okay? How white people do money. That's different than how Black people are taught about money, okay? And what I want to talk to you about, I want to show you how this looks. I want to go back a couple of steps. So if you've been with me for this whole series, you know we've been talking about the State of the Union for Black women and entrepreneurs. We've been talking about Black women in slavery. We've been talking about Make Your Paper Girl. We've been talking about some things. Holla and preach, right? But this is the thing I want you to hear. And this is the reason this is important to talk about the economics of Black history and representation. And I'll show you what I mean. Have you ever heard of the phrase redlining? Has anybody heard that phrase? I can't think of the official term. Rhonda said, buckle up, it's about to get real up in here. It is, it's about to get real. Welcome, Shamika, welcome, baby girl. Everybody pet her. Just know that I'm being nice today. Redlining happened after, I think it was World War II, all right? And it was designed specifically to keep black people out of certain neighborhoods, okay? It was done through zip codes, right? It was done specifically to protect whiteness, okay? Keep black people in certain locations, really, just to keep in certain geographical locations. The same thing happened, this was in the late 40s, 50s, the same thing happened in the 80s when AIDS hit hard. There was this whole thing around redlining for areas where people thought AIDS was, well, not thought, they knew that there was a large population of people who had AIDS, so they redlined, they went around it, they did different things, okay? Now, let me tell you, you have to stay with me on this one, because I'm going to have to walk this out, okay? So if you know historically about redlining, okay, hold on to that for a moment, all right? Then we have to deal with the election, okay? Right now, if you don't know, right now we have a Republican House majority, a Republican Senate majority, okay? 32 of the 50 states are Republican-led, okay? Now, why the fuck does that matter with this conversation? Let me help you understand, all right? And y'all won't have to walk me through this because I'm a little hot today. I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't think I'm as bad as I could be, so we'll see how it turns out, okay? I can't think of the name right now, and because I got too frustrated with it. But there is a way that Republican strategists planned out how to structure, literally structure, where districts would vote so that systematically they would have more sway. Do you understand? And it's legal. So I'm not saying anything bad. I want you to feel me on this. I'm not saying anything bad. I want you to understand how our society is set up. It's set up by, thank you, Stefan. Whoever, love you, Stefan. Love you, black man. I think that's a dude. Love the brothers who love us. I don't know if I can say this word. Gerrymandering. Thank you. Gary, shit fucked me up when I had a moment on this, all right? I think I'm still having a moment about this shit. I think I'm still a little bit frustrated. I'm a little frustrated. It's gonna pass. Woosine. Okay, look. So it's set up, I want you to understand, systematically. It's set up so that if you know what you're doing, you can set up the system to be in your favor. Do you understand? In your favor. Now, I want you to be very clear. It's not necessarily illegal. In fact, our country was founded on this. This is not something new, boo. This has been since the inception of North America. The way that power structures have been designed is to keep certain people in power. And I'm not even tripping off of, is it gerrymandering is how it's pronounced. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that. Gerrymandering. Wow, that's an interesting way of putting it. Gerrymandering. That's deep. Okay. Thank you, Stefan. But the reason why this is important is because from the foundation, from the Declaration of Independence, from the Bill of Rights, for the formation of this country, it has been set up systematically that if you understand how the system works, you can work the system. Do you understand? Now, black people as a group, we've never been taught the system. I have 4 degrees. Do you understand that? I have 4 degrees. I have a second master and a PhD from Stanford. Why the fuck am I just hearing about this year? Do you understand? So it's not about getting educated. It really is about, if you don't know certain things about how money is done in America, then you can't play the game, boo. You know what I'm saying? So with all of that said, okay, with all of that articulated, and we're on the same page about this, let's go back a little bit in terms of chattel slavery, Jim Crow. I'm just trying to figure out how to build it soft. Sharecropping, chain gangs, all right? Let's just talk it through a little bit. Let's talk about integration, segregation, separate but equal, okay? If you just look at these pieces, if you can just consider for a moment that everything that you have been born into has been set up for you not to win. I'm not even saying it's bad. This is not a moral conversation. I'm not even in that shit today. This is more of a structural dilemma. You see, if we look at Hidden Figures, I don't know if y'all saw it, but if you haven't seen it, you need to go and see it. If you think about the young lady that Octavia Butler represented, and she went and learned how to use the IBM computer so she could become a human computer. Do you understand? Like she went, check it out, she went and learned the structure, the system. She learned the system. Do you understand? She learned the system, all right? If you look at Fences, the movie Fences, and it can't be more plain than that. If you look at Troy Maxwell in August Wilson's play/movie/Broadway show, if you look at August Wilson, he went to the boss to talk about how come all the black drivers were on the back of the bus and all the white ones were driving. Do you understand? So he went and campaigned to get a raise, but he understood that it was a systematic way of doing it. Do you understand? And it also showed how systematically he was kept out. Do you see what I'm saying? So I want you. And then 13th. Oh, I was going to do this particular Facebook live stream about black men in jail and black women with money. That's why I'm going to do it. But once I start dealing with Republican stuff, I said, let me just change it up a little bit. Here's the thing about the 13th. If you have not seen it and you love a black man, please go to Netflix. If you love any black man in your life, I don't care if he's alive, I don't care if he's dead, I don't care if he's your daddy, I don't care if he's your son. If you love any black man, please go and see the 13th, all right? It is all about the prison industrial complex as a fucking business. Black woman, please go look. You cannot dismantle the master's house with the master's tools. You got to know what the fuck they are. Do you understand? Audrey Lloyd, just so you know. All right? So, with the 13th, it talks about how politicians have positioned black people, but brown people to be fair, people of color, non-white motherfuckers, let's put it like that. God, I tried. Non-white people, okay? Love you, Abby, glad you're here. If you go and look at it, it will tell you a truth that you won't find in history books because we didn't write those books. Abel got that movie up. So you need to go look at it because if you do not know how the politics are designed to keep your money gone, you will keep working for somebody else. And I don't know what to tell you about this. Do you understand? Because the problem I'm having with you, my sister, in success, and the brothers who love us, is that you are still in a fantasy called equality. And I don't know what to tell you. Because equality is a non-reality. It is I love you, Dr. Lisa. It is an illusion. I'm not even saying it's a bad one. I'm saying if you don't even know you in one, you can't get out. You see what I'm saying? And what I'm dealing with on your behalf is that as a black woman of power and purpose, you cannot do what is yours to do if you're not paid. You can't do it slaving. Do you understand? So part of what I'm dealing with as I transform my business model so that you win is really helping you understand that what you don't seem to get is that this shit is systematic. They call it systemic. It's systematically done. And if you don't have your own system, how the fuck are you going to compete? How the fuck are you going to survive? Tell me how. Please. I want to know. Because if you're working for somebody else, you might as well be picking fucking cotton. Because they are pimping the shit out of you. They are. And if you can't even deal with that, then how the fuck are you going to make $1 million fucking dollars? I don't understand. I don't understand. So you're going to have to really start being in reality. No help is coming. This is not the civil rights. I don't even know. I'm like, God, help me, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, the 12 disciples, Oprah, Deepak, somebody help me. Help black women get this. You are it. You are it for your family. You are it for your kids. Some of you are it for your parents because they're already older. You know what I'm saying? But you think you got time. Do you see how quick shit Trump is doing? How much time do you think you got? How much? How much time do you really think you have? But I don't even know what else to say. And I'm going to tell you, if you think about it, we are using strategies from the 60s in the 21st century, okay? Marching, I'm all about visibility, and it matters. But you know what's more impactful than marching? Money. If you think about Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, I can't even think of the other names right now, that are no longer promoting Ivana Trump's line, it's because their money got screwed. If you think about Uber getting off of that damn board because 200,000 people deleted their app when they found out that Uber's ass was on that board. That's called the power of your paper, boo. That's you understanding that your power is not going to come from your feet. It's going to come from your purse. If you don't understand that until you get your money right, you will be a slave. I'm not even talking about a lot of money. If black women I just want y'all to understand this, just so you can get a sense of how much this matters, okay? According to Nielsen, by 2020, African Americans will have a spending power of $1.4 trillion fucking dollars, okay? And of that money, black women control 60%. And yet less than 2% of all women of every races ever break the $1 million mark. What if black women, let's just have a gander at this. What if black women, for a day, for a week, for a month, purposefully did not spend where we were not honored? But do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you understood your power, I know you don't count it because you don't think it's big money, but your nails, your hair, entertainment, Starbucks, your kids' Air Jordans, I know you don't count it big, but baby, if we did it collectively, if we actually took on that our money matters, it's a different world. My point is this. You would either be eaten by systems or you would create your own systems, okay? And until you understand this, you will keep working. And working is nothing more than a leftover from slavery. You know what I'm saying? It is just left over from slavery. We've been taught to work. You need to get some fucking balls. You need to get your courage up. You need to be brave. You need to learn how to bring in your own money. And if you're already bringing in your own money and you're not a black woman millionaire, you need to get your shit right. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because you're not doing what's yours to do, because if you were, your money would go through the roof. So, and all of that has to be taught because we've been taught to slave. I'm saying stop making other people rich. Why not make you rich? Why take your genius and your brilliance and your heart and the bigness and the beauty of you and your heart? Why not pour it into you? Why not benefit from the sweat of your own brow? Why not? Why not? I'm trying to understand. I want you to actually start to think through how you're doing what you're doing. I don't give a fuck about them. They are not important to me. I don't care about them. I care about you. And I don't know what else to say to you. To have you understand that you can do this. I don't know. And maybe, I don't know, God, maybe I'm trying too hard. It happens. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Okay? But it's the best I got. And I know if I can stop eating out of trash cans and sleeping in piss and beer and create a system to stop slaving, why can't you? All you need is some teaching. If you did a degree, you can do this. If you raised a kid, you can do this. If you can make a lesson plan, you can do this. It's not that hard. The hardest part is getting you to try. Getting you to invest money in you instead of putting it on you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how else to say it. I can't say it better. I can't say it nicer. I can say it with all the love I have in my heart for you. But until you take you as seriously as you take your kids, what we have is more of what we've had. And until Black women get very committed to ourselves, the world ain't going to move. You truly are the one we've been waiting for. I know you don't believe me. I know all you can see is everything you failed at. I know, so did I. But had I not tried, I wouldn't be here with you now. I'd probably be on drugs somewhere. Oh, fuck, I'd probably be dead. But what I'm trying to say is, this is the perfect time in human history for you to stand, for you to learn new stuff, to bring in new money, to stop slaving. And I may not be your teacher. Look, I know I'm completely messy. Completely, totally messy. I curse too much for some people. I get it. But for the people I am the match for, I'm looking for you. And I don't know what else to say. Okay, so I'm going to be doing, so this is going to be my last, oh, that's a pretty one. Rena says, may your choice reflect your hopes, not your fears. That's deep. That's nice, Rena. This is going to be my last Facebook Live for now, okay? I'm going to be doing a free training, which is a little different than Facebook Live, because this is more like me just ranting because I'm just mad. But I'm going to be doing a training, and I put here, someone type the URL in. If you're interested, if you're not about your paper, don't fuck with me. I'm not that chick. I have no patience with bullshit. I have none. It's over for me. If you're not about it, don't fuck with me. Go fuck with somebody else who's playing at it. I'm not that chick. I'm done. Okay? So, but if you're down for real, if you're at that place where you're like, I'm sick of slaving, I'm out to make my paper for real, go to, if someone type this in, because I don't want to fuck it up, www.newmoneynowblueprint.com/stop slaving. Okay? And I'm going to be doing, it's going to be this Thursday, it's coming up real quick. I'm going to be, I'm doing a free training, okay? And it's all about stop slaving. Stop making other people rich with your genius. Why? Just stop, okay? So, Dr. Lisa, can you put this in? Because I don't want to mess it up. It's www, I think there are too many W's. Oh, thank you, stop. Thank you, Renat. Thank you for that. It's already, Rena did it. It's up there. So that way you can, if you're down for it, go ahead and opt in now. Go ahead and get your seat, because as soon as those seats fill up, I'm not taking anybody else. And I told y'all ahead of time, I was not going to be doing live streams forever. I'm going to stop them for now. Okay? We're going to give the right variation of this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. No, the slaving, not slaving. There's no G on it. I went black on it, ladies. But my point is this. There's no help coming. You are the answer to millions of people's prayers. You've never been taught to make your own money. And if you are making your own money and you're not at the $1 million mark, if you've been there for 3 years at it, then you want to take the case. You haven't been taught to bring in cash. I'm just telling you because I know business. I know money. All right? My point is this. You've done more with less. You can learn this. This is learnable. This is not, you don't have to have a PhD to make money, okay? It just so happens that I'm a teacher. I can't help that part in case it comes out at odd moments. But thank you, Dr. Lisa. My point is, you can learn this, but you can't live in hope, thinking something's going to change. It's not. And if you don't seize the moment right now to really get what you need to be financially free and emotionally sound, because it's a historical wound, ladies. It's not about the money. It's about healing and giving yourself permission to prosper, okay? You can do more than our ancestors ever could this Black History Month. You can do so much more than anything they could have prayed for you. Do you understand? I'm talking about from slavery, Jim Crow, integration, civil rights, the 80s, the Reagan era. We can do more than they could have done together. Do you understand? If we just put all the time together because of technology, all right? So I want you to flourish under a Republican administration because it's the perfect time. The great equalizer in North America is money. And if you don't understand that your money has more power than anything else you could do, I don't care if it's a petition, I don't care if there's a march, and I think all of that counts. I want it all. But you can do more with your dollar than you can do with anything else. But if you're not cultivated to know that, what you're going to do is, get quiet, be hopeful, and watch to see how it turns out. And it's not going to turn out in your favor because there will be a caste system and it will be economic. It won't be race. It will be class. Do you understand what I'm saying? It will not be race. It will be class. And if you don't hear me, we'll have this for prosperity. We'll look back and say, damn it, Doctor, you just told us this shit on February the 6th, 2017, that it was going to be about class. There will be a gap between the lower class and the upper class. The middle class will not exist. Okay? So if you don't take this on, and if you don't take this for real, you're going to be stuck. And your children's children will be stuck for a couple of more generations if you don't take this on. And again, you don't have to take it on with me. Like I said, I'm not everybody's teacher, okay? But for those who I am your teacher, I got you. But you got to get in the game, boo. You got to get trained. You got to get trained. You need a system and a guide. And until you get trained to breed in your own money and stop slaving for other people, you will set yourself up to be used, to be pimped, to be taken advantage of, to be pissed on, to be treated like you are nothing more than a workhorse, a cash cow, a beast of burden, or a scapegoat for other people's dreams. Okay? Okay, God, I'm out. I'm sure. Let it go. I done said my piece. So I'm going to surrender the mic. I love you in that agape way. I don't know how else to tell you how much I love you, but I love you. I don't have to know your story to know your spirit. You are a Black woman with a destiny that is sufficient for me. That's the only reason you will listen to my word. And for the brothers who love us, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you and for supporting us. And you're welcomed here. Everyone's welcomed. Just know I come through a Black girl vernacular. Okay? So I'm going to say my last request of you for this series is, please, if you were fed by this word, this life-giving word, this life-affirming word, share it. Post the video. Do you understand? Share it. It's amazing. I can get a bunch of views, but y'all won't share. And this is part of what I'm saying about our economy. I promise you, Jewish people share shit. All right? Hispanic people share shit. Asian people share shit, especially when it comes to money. All right? So if you're being fed, why would you not just say, listen to this? Put a little note and say, look, shit's hot. Read it. Listen to it. Why would you not? It won't cost you shit just to push the share button. You understand? So my request is that you take on helping other people by getting the word out. I promise you, the people who are supposed to hear this will, and the ones who won't even open it up. Okay? No, thank you, Zonda. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sabrina, for sharing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your partnership. Look, I'm out to build a fucking army of Black women who are more committed to the future than their past. I'm looking for soldiers. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want some Nat Turner shit. I'm like, y'all know we're not going out like this. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not until God tells me otherwise. We're doing this, okay? So I look forward to seeing you on the training call this Thursday. Stop slaving, okay? And thank you for sharing this word so we can reach more sisters. Yeah, Lisa, I'm looking for my 300. Nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed, Dr. Lisa. I'm still there. I'm still like, okay, I'm looking for my tipping point. We get enough black women who take on our money and heal historical wounds, we will change the world. Done and done, because it started with us and it will end with us. And until we know our worth, the world will not thrive. Okay? So know that I love you. Please share this video. And for those of you who are going to be with me for this free training around You Stop Slavery, making other people rich instead of yourself, I cannot wait. I'm coming for that ass. Okay? It's going to be a beautiful, honest conversation. But it's something, it gives me a chance to deep dive. It'll be longer, it'll be like 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be all the stuff I can't say here. My jokes are funny. Okay, ladies, know that you're loved, and the brothers who love us. Thank you for listening to my word. Thank you for allowing me to be myself. Thank you for hearing my love. You know, I'm not angry. I'm passionate for you. I'm not mad at you. I am committed to you. And a lot of times we think love has to look like agreeance. I say love looks like truth. And I love you enough to tell you the truth. I love you enough to insult your survival to its face. Okay, I love you enough to piss off your past so you're free to flow and be affluent in your future. My prayer for you is that you never have to kiss ass again, that you never have to settle, that you can have your dreams and you can fund them. See, dreams need financing, boo. A dream without money is nothing more than a hope. I want to teach you how to fund your dreams. And you can do that, okay? So, Cecilia, there's a URL in the link up in the thingy thing at the top. Try that one, okay? No, well, thank you, Jackie. No, thank you. I'll read through the come on at the end and we're able to see the whole thing came. Yeah, that's a good question, Lisa. You may have to opt in for that because I'm going to pull my videos down. When I tell you, y'all don't seem to believe me, but y'all get it. Lisa, so the answer is I don't know because I hadn't got that far. But if I do, I'll leave it up for a couple of hours, okay? So that way you'll have a moment with it. Thank you, Ivy, for posting. All right, I'm really going to stop this time, all right? Know that you're loved. I'll see you on the free training, Stop Slaving. The URL is in the post. Please share this video. And I would encourage you to invite at least 2 or 3 sister friends to come with you because the more sisters we have in the same conversation, the stronger we are, okay? I love you. I thank God for you. And the last thing I'm saying, I'm going to stop. I swear I ain't going to stop. Thank you for loving me back. Thank you for being my ride or die sisters. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being with me. Anya got me this shirt. She gave me this one. I know I deep dive right in. I didn't even give y'all any, I just went right in. But she has you should check her out. She'll post here. But I just love you. I know, I'm gonna stop now. All right, ladies, enjoy your day. Thank you, brothers who love us, for being so great with us. And I can't wait to see you or hear from you on Thursday. And I may even open the line on Thursday to talk directly with people so I can pour into you directly, okay? And just so you know what that means, it's people who work with me privately starts up at 10,000. So it goes from 10,000 to 100,000. So if I open my lines up, you may want to be on them, all right? And I don't do that often. But this matters enough to me that I want to make sure I give you everything I could think of so that you win. So you have the option to choose, okay? All right, I'm going to stop. Goodbye for now. And please share this video.